The air was thick with biting cold, every breath a sharp stab in the lungs. Snow cloaked the world in a heavy silence, broken only by the crunch of boots and the distant howl of the wind. Elric, the warrior, stood in the shadow of the jagged mountains, his fur-lined cloak stiff with frost. In his grip, a blade that shimmered like fractured starlight, its edge kissed by ancient magic. Ahead, the beast emerged, a towering creature of sinew and frost. Its fur bristled like a field of razors, glinting silver in the weak winter sun. Icy spines jutted from its massive shoulders, and its eyes glowed an eerie, unnatural blue.
To create such a film, first you'll need a story, and for that we'll go over to ChatGPT. And I'm going to ask it to write me a short story about a warrior who fights a fierce monster. I'll also add that the story should be visually vivid. So then now I'll hit enter, and this is just going to start generating my story. Now, once the story has been created, the next thing that we need to do is get prompts to generate the images of our characters. That is the characters that are in the story. So in this case, we have our warrior who is Elric, and we also have the monster. So now I need to go ahead and generate one image for each of these characters, and then I'm going to use that image as an image reference for the rest of the story. So now here we have a description of our first character, that is Elric. So now I'm just going to copy this description. Then I'll go over to Leonardo AI, and I'm just going to paste it in the prompt box. Then next I'll just hit generate. So then this is just going to take a minute to do that. So our images are ready, and you can see this is a really good representation of our character. So I particularly like the third image because it actually shows the facial features very well, and all we need is just the reference for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and download this third image, and now we are ready for the next part. So in the next part, you're just going to go back to ChatGPT. Now we'll ask it to create that visually vivid prompts that we can go ahead and use to bring our story to life. So now I'll go ahead and hit enter for this. So let's just go ahead and give this a minute. So again, you can see that this is generating the prompts in form of just sentences, and what I need is, a very descriptive prompt. So I'll just let it generate, and once it's done, I'm going to ask it to turn the above sentences into very descriptive prompt for each of them. So after doing this, you can see we have better prompts that I can go ahead now and use for the next part of this. So basically the next part is generating the videos. So what you need to do now is just go ahead and copy each of these prompts. So I'm going to start with the prompts that describe Elric. So now I'll go over to Hello AI, then go over to create. Then I'm just going to go ahead to the subject reference option. And over here, I'll just go ahead and confirm their terms. Next, I'll go ahead and click on the add reference character option. So now once I do that, I'll go ahead and upload the image that I generated earlier on in Leonardo AI. So this is the image that I want to go ahead and use for Elric. So I'll go ahead and upload this. So once it's been uploaded, then I'll just go ahead and hit confirm. So this is the image that I'm going to use to create all the images, all the videos that have Elric in them. So now I'll go back over here to ChatGPT. Then I'm going to copy these prompts, the ones that have Elric in them. And once I've done that, then I'll just go back and paste them in the prompt box in Hello AI. So then, for instance, I'll just copy this. Then now I'll paste it over here. And now all I need to do is just hit create. So first off, I'm going to switch off this button over here because I don't want it messing with my prompt. Then I'll hit create, and this now is just going to start generating my videos. So basically that's how you're going to get a consistency in your characters for all the parts that they're playing in your film. Now I'll go ahead and cue the second prompt since I can go ahead and generate these videos concurrently. So again, I'll just go ahead and hit the generate button. So a few minutes later, here we have the results, and you can see we have a video that has the face of our character, and you can see that the second video also has the same exact character in it. So basically this is how you're going to get a consistency in all the characters in your videos. So Again, now I can just go ahead and download this, and to do that, all I need to do is just go ahead and hit this download button right over here, and that clip is going to be downloaded to your computer. So again, if you need a voiceover, I'll just go over to 11 Labs, I'll paste my story, choose a voice, then hit generate.
The air was thick with biting cold, every breath a sharp stab in the lungs. Snow.
Now I'll go ahead and download this, and the next thing that you need to do is just put all this together in CapCut. So I'm going to import all the elements of my film. That means all the video clips that I generated using Hailuo AI. Then I'm also going to go ahead and upload the voiceover, if you're using a voiceover. Then you can also go ahead and upload all the sound effects that you need to bring your film to life. So now I'll just go ahead and stitch all this together in CapCut. For the sound effects, you can get free ones at Pixabay. For instance, I want a sound of howling wind, so I'll just go ahead and search for that. Again, you can see we have several options over here, so you can just go and listen to them and choose the one that suits your film best. So once you get the one that you like, just hit the download button and it will download directly to your computer. So again, I'm going to import that sound effect to CapCut. So now I'll import this, and then I'll just go ahead and place it wherever I need it, and then I'm just going to bring the whole film together in CapCut. So basically, this is how easy it is to get consistency in your characters. Again, you can see even my monster has consistency because I used the same description to just get one image of the monster, and then I used the same exact image to get all the video clips together. So basically, that's how you do it. If you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to get back to you on that. If you'd like to see more tutorials on AI tools and how to use them to make your everyday work easier, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to know how to make money using AI, make sure you check out my ebook. The link is in the description box below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
The air was thick with biting cold, every breath a sharp stab in the lungs. Snow cloaked the world in a heavy silence, broken only by the crunch of boots and the distant howl of the wind. Elric, the warrior, stood in the shadow of the jagged mountains, his fur-lined cloak stiff with frost. In his grip, a blade that shimmered like fractured starlight, its edge kissed by ancient magic. Ahead the beast emerged, a towering creature of sinew and frost. Its fur bristled like a field of razors, glinting silver in the weak winter sun. Icy spines jutted from its massive shoulders, and its eyes glowed an eerie, unnatural blue.